Ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin by asking you a fundamental question. What is the one resource you can never reclaim, no matter how much wealth you accumulate, how much power you wield, or how fervently you wish for it? It's time. Time is the ultimate currency of life, a precious, irreplaceable asset that once spent is gone forever. As you grow older, every passing second becomes even more valuable, finite, and impossible to recoup. In our later years, time isn't just another commodity, it's the very measure of our existence, and every decision about how we spend it shapes our legacy. Imagine for a moment that every tick of the clock is a treasure beyond compare. Think of the countless moments you have given away, the hours spent nurturing relationships, pursuing dreams, and even supporting others in their times of need. Now, consider the weight of those moments when you realize that you can no longer recapture them. They have slipped away into the past, leaving you with the inescapable truth that your time is too precious to be squandered. In this stage of life, you must ask yourself, why waste these irreplaceable moments on people who drain you, diminish your spirit, or drag you into chaos? Old age is not simply a biological milestone. It is a profound period where you confront the consequences of your choices. One of the most critical decisions you will ever make is determining who you allow into your inner circle, the people who share your time, energy, and wisdom. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table, and not everyone has earned the right to share your precious time. Today, I want to guide you through a comprehensive understanding of the 8 types of people you must avoid in your later years. Individuals who, if allowed to remain in your life, can rob you of your peace, dignity, and hard-won wisdom. Their influence, though often subtle, can pull you down just when you are ready to rise above life's challenges and embrace your full potential. 1. The eternal victim. Let's begin with the first type. The eternal victim. This individual is defined by a constant refusal to take responsibility for their own life. They are forever trapped in a cycle of blame, pointing accusatory fingers at the government, their family, their boss, or even the universe itself, and never looking inward to acknowledge their own role in their misfortunes. The eternal victim lives in a state of perpetual helplessness, convinced that life happens to them rather than through their own actions. They have created a narrative of suffering that becomes a core part of their identity, a security blanket of grievances that shields them from the hard work of self-improvement. This continuous lamentation is a black hole that sucks in the optimism and energy of anyone unfortunate enough to be drawn into their orbit. Imagine spending your finite, precious time trying to rescue someone who has chosen to remain in their state of despair. Every minute you invest in listening to their endless tales of woe is a minute taken away from nurturing your own dreams and passions. In your later years, you simply cannot afford to let the negativity of an eternal victim erode the vitality you have worked so hard to preserve. The danger here is subtle yet profound. The constant echo of blame and the refusal to move forward infects your own mindset, sapping your energy and diminishing your resolve. It's crucial to set firm boundaries, recognizing that the only person you can truly save is yourself. Protect your time and emotional well-being by gently distancing yourself from those who refuse to grow. 2. The manipulator. Next, consider the manipulator, a person who is a master of emotional exploitation. The manipulator wields words like weapons, twisting your intentions and preying on your kindness to make you feel guilty for simply setting boundaries. Their charm is disarming, and they often wear a mask of congeniality to hide their true self-serving motives. Manipulators are adept at exploiting your vulnerabilities. They may use flattery to lower your defenses, guilt to make you doubt your own worth, or even subtle threats to bend you to their will. They see relationships not as genuine connections but as transactions from which they can extract value, all while giving nothing back. Their influence is corrosive. Over time, their constant gaslighting and emotional blackmail can distort your sense of reality. You may begin to doubt your perceptions, question your decisions, and even blame yourself for their unhappiness. In your later years, when clarity and stability are essential, you cannot let such toxicity infiltrate your life. Recognize the signs of manipulation early, and trust your instincts. Set unyielding boundaries, and remember that your emotional energy is too valuable to be controlled by someone who only respects you for what they can take. Your self-worth is not measured by how easily you can be swayed by another's demands. Stand firm in your truth, and allow only those who support your well-being to remain close. 3. The energy vampire. The third type is the energy vampire, a person whose mere presence feels like a dark cloud that follows you everywhere. Energy vampires thrive on drama, negativity and chaos, turning even the most mundane situations into a whirlwind of stress and conflict. They are always in a state of complaint, never satisfied, and perpetually hungry for attention and sympathy. Imagine being around someone who drains the life out of every interaction, leaving you feeling exhausted and emotionally spent. Their constant pessimism is like a slow leak in your reservoir of vitality, steadily depleting the energy you have so carefully nurtured over the years. In your later years, when every moment of positive energy is a treasure, you simply cannot afford to let an energy vampire leech away your spirit. Their behavior is insidious because it can gradually infect your own outlook, turning your days into a cycle of despair and fatigue. The danger lies not only in their negativity, but in their ability to make you doubt the goodness in your own life. Protect yourself by limiting your interactions with such individuals, and instead invest your precious time in relationships that replenish and uplift you. Your energy is your most valuable asset. Guard it fiercely, and do not allow anyone to drain it through endless, fruitless complaining. Surround yourself with those who bring positivity, joy, and light into your life, and be willing to walk away from those who leave you depleted and sorrowful. 4. The false friend. Now, let us turn to the false friend, a master of deception who presents themselves as loyal and caring while secretly undermining you at every turn. A false friend may smile to your face and offer a comforting word in private, yet behind your back, they sow discord, spread gossip, and revel in your misfortunes. Their duplicity creates a web of betrayal that can leave you questioning who you can truly trust. False friends are particularly dangerous because their true intentions are often well hidden behind a veneer of support and affection. They thrive on creating drama, driven by envy or a desire for control, and they are skilled at twisting your words to turn others against you. The impact of their betrayal can be devastating, eroding your sense of security and leaving emotional scars that are hard to heal. In your later years, trust is a fragile commodity. The betrayal of a false friend not only isolates you, but also sows seeds of doubt in your own judgment about the people in your life. It is essential to learn to recognize these individuals and to prioritize relationships that are built on genuine trust, loyalty, and mutual respect. Cutting ties with a false friend may be painful, but it is necessary to protect your emotional well-being. Surround yourself with those who are truly invested in your happiness and who celebrate your successes without envy or hidden agendas. Remember, the company you keep should lift you up, not drag you down into a cycle of mistrust and heartache. 5. The chronic complainer. The fifth type of person to avoid is the chronic complainer, a relentless source of negativity who finds fault in every situation regardless of how good things might be. This individual seems to have an endless list of grievances, and instead of seeking solutions, revels in wallowing in their misery. Imagine having to listen to someone who treats every conversation as an opportunity to express their dissatisfaction, never once offering a hopeful alternative. The chronic complainer's mindset is one of perpetual discontent. No matter what is happening around them, they focus solely on what is lacking, what has been lost, or what should be. Their constant barrage of negativity can slowly erode your own sense of gratitude and joy, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and emotionally drained. In your later years, maintaining a positive and resilient mindset is crucial for your mental health. Spending time with someone who is constantly focused on their problems can make it difficult to see the blessings in your own life. Protect your peace by setting firm boundaries and choosing to engage with those who uplift you, rather than those who drag you into their vortex of despair. The chronic complainer rarely takes action to improve their situation. They are comfortable in their misery, using it as an excuse to avoid the hard work of change. This habitual negativity can infect your own outlook, so it is vital to distance yourself from those who refuse to break free from their cycle of complaints. 6. The user. Next, consider the user, a person who treats relationships as mere transactions, rather than genuine connections. The user is only present when they need something, be it money, favors, or emotional support, and then disappears once they have taken what they desire. Their approach is entirely self-serving, and they invest nothing in building a reciprocal, caring relationship. A user often charms their way into your life, appealing to your sense of duty or compassion until you are fully invested in their needs. However, once they have what they want, they vanish without a trace,
leaving you feeling drained and unappreciated. This one-sided dynamic can be especially damaging in your later years, when your resources, whether emotional, financial, or social, are more limited than ever. The danger of the user is that they see you not as a person with intrinsic value, but as a means to an end. They are adept at exploiting your kindness and generosity, and over time their constant demands can erode your self-esteem and deplete your energy. It is crucial to recognize the signs of a user early on, and to set unyielding boundaries that protect your valuable resources. Your time and energy are too precious to be squandered on someone who takes without giving. Invest them instead in relationships that are mutually supportive and nurturing. Remember that a healthy relationship is one where both parties contribute, and if someone consistently takes without offering in return, they do not deserve a place in your life. 7. The narcissist. The seventh type you must avoid is the narcissist, an individual defined by an inflated sense of self-importance and an insatiable need for constant admiration. A narcissist sees themselves as the center of the universe and expects everyone around them to cater to their every whim, offering little to nothing in return. They are masters of charm and persuasion, using grand gestures and captivating narratives to win you over, only to leave you feeling diminished and unimportant. Beneath the charismatic exterior of a narcissist lies a profound lack of empathy. They demand your attention and validation, yet are incapable of reciprocating any genuine care. This one-sided dynamic can drain your emotional reserves and leave you questioning your own worth, as their focus remains solely on inflating their own ego. In your later years, when your emotional resilience is more critical than ever, the presence of a narcissist can be particularly toxic. They distort your self-perception, making you feel as though your contributions are insignificant compared to their endless demands. It is essential to recognize that true, balanced relationships are built on mutual respect and empathy, qualities that a narcissist simply cannot offer. Avoiding the narcissist is a matter of self-preservation. Their charm is fleeting, and the energy they demand is never returned. Surround yourself with individuals who value you for who you are, not for what you can do for them, and remember that your self-worth should never be defined by someone else's insatiable need for attention. 8. The time waster. Finally, we come to the time waster, the person who shows no respect for your most precious resource, your time. A time waster is habitually late, frequently cancels plans at the last minute, and expects you to rearrange your entire schedule to accommodate their whims without any regard for the inconvenience they cause. They operate from a mindset of indifference, treating your time as if it were as disposable as any other trivial commodity. Time wasters are not just a minor annoyance. They are a significant drain on your energy and emotional well-being. Their chronic unreliability and careless attitude create a pattern of frustration that can erode your sense of purpose and priority.
Every moment spent waiting or rearranging your life for someone who consistently disrespects your time is a moment lost forever. The time waster often excuses their behavior with feeble justifications: traffic, a busy schedule, forgetfulness. Yet these excuses do little to mask the fact that they do not value your time as you do. Over time, their lack of accountability can make you feel as though your life is being hijacked by someone who cares little about your needs or aspirations. In your later years, when every moment counts, you must protect your time as fiercely as you would any other treasured resource. Surround yourself with those who honor your commitments and value your presence. Invest your time in relationships that add meaning to your life, rather than in those that leave you feeling unimportant and drained. Remember, your time is irreplaceable. Guard it well, and choose wisely those who deserve to share in your journey. Conclusion: guarding your time, energy, and peace. As we draw these insights together, consider the profound truth that your time and energy are the ultimate currencies in life. Every moment is a gift, and in your later years you must be discerning about how you invest them. The 8 types of people we have discussed: the eternal victim, the manipulator, the energy vampire, the false friend, the chronic complainer, the user, the narcissist, and the time waster, are not merely labels but real forces that can significantly impact your peace, dignity, and overall well-being. Each of these individuals has the potential to sap your vitality and drag you away from the life you deserve. A life filled with joy, meaningful connections, and self-respect. In this stage of life, you have earned the right to choose who you allow into your inner circle, to surround yourself with those who uplift and inspire you. Your time is too valuable to be wasted on those who do not respect it. Invest it in relationships that nourish your soul and help you live with purpose and fulfillment. Remember, protecting your time is not an act of selfishness. It is a profound act of self-preservation. By setting clear boundaries and choosing wisely, you create a sanctuary of peace and dignity that empowers you to face each day with strength and clarity. Surround yourself with those who value your energy and contribute positively to your life, and do not hesitate to let go of those who drain you. In the end, the legacy of your life is measured not by how much you accumulate, but by how well you spend the moments you are given. May you have the wisdom to recognize the importance of your time, the courage to protect your energy, and the grace to nurture relationships that truly honor your spirit. Let every moment be a testament to your strength, resilience, and the unwavering commitment to living a life that is rich with meaning and joy. As you continue on your journey, embrace the power of selective association. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, who challenge you to grow, and who respect the sanctity of your time. Your later years are a precious chapter, a time to reflect, to celebrate your achievements, and to live fully without compromise. May these reflections serve as a guiding light, illuminating your path with clarity, purpose, and an enduring sense of self-worth. Protect your time as if your life depends on it, because it does, and invest it in those relationships and endeavors that truly add value to your journey. For in the end, your time is your life, and it deserves to be spent with love, respect, and unwavering joy. Thank you, and may you always choose wisely, live fully, and honor the gift of every precious moment.